it going, everyone? It's Liam Catterson here. It's time for another episode of Veronica Mars. It's episode number 2 of season 3. So yeah, new location, I guess, in terms of, well, I say new location, not necessarily, because we were there for episode 16 of season 2, and speaking of that, of course, we do have a bit of a continuation from that episode, with the ending in mind of the last episode, which I had a feeling we would be continuing with this story at some point, because episode 16, it was left unresolved, wasn't it? And we need to do right by the victims. This is a pretty serious situation that is happening, and we need to find out who was responsible for this. So it wouldn't feel, it wouldn't feel right leaving it unresolved in regards to whoever caused this to happen. It wouldn't feel right with them getting away with it, with no justice being delivered to the victims. So yeah, and yeah, it's going to be interesting to see where other character stories go, because we've got, of course, some new characters that might seemingly be a part of the main ensemble. And there are some characters who we still haven't seen yet, who we know are going to be a part of season 3. But yeah, Kendall's dead, I think. I mean, of course, no body, no death. But yeah, Cormac really putting, he's really making a statement, I guess. So yeah, but yeah, let's get into this episode. It's episode 2 of season 3 of Veronica Mars. Let's go.
The thing about being roofied and raped, you may not remember the who, when, where, or why, but you know the what.
Yeah,
I have.
it's just so heartbreaking.
Head shaved. She doesn't remember anything.
They always say that. How you doing? Rough night, huh? So,
Yeah,
Thanks for thinking I'm the slut of the world. You
didn't even think that. Oh,
Parker, I can't even... I'm so sorry.
oh, it's messy, because that's it though. How can you assume that it was, and even if it was consensual, that would be okay. There's no judgment whatsoever. But she's not going to intrude. She's not going to be like someone walking in the room and ruining the moment. But that's it though. I mean, she couldn't have anticipated it was rape that happened. So, but of course, emotions are running high.
As long as there has been war and prisons and soldiers and orders, there has been torture.
Oh shit!
I don't think it was invented by a handful of rednecks on the fly in Iraq.
It's Homer Simpson.
Prisoner guard relationship in which volunteers are assigned those roles. If during the 48-hour experiment,
All right,
the guards are able to extract from the prisoners some arbitrary piece of information, they are exempt. But if the prisoners manage to keep their secret,
well,
they are
the
exempt.
assignment can be summed up in 3 words. It's fucked up.
Fine.
I'm not going to be around. I'm doing this experiment for sociology.
Dr. Kinney?
That's
I
his
did
name,
the
Dr.
experiment
Kinney.
last year. It's pretty intense.
Oh shh.
It's like life-changing.
She TP'd my house in the 10th grade. Makes me happy too.
No, this is good for Veronica though. Like, unleash that Peter Parker inside her.
To the home of Theta Beta. What do you...
You think the sorority had something to do with it?
You wouldn't believe the rumors about what goes on in that house. I've been trying to find someone who could get inside Theta Beta during
This is
rush
like a
week,
2
who
birds,
are
1
behind
stone
the creepy
situation for
witness
Veronica.
And you want me to take
Pictures, but
I
also
want
get
you
to
do the
know.
story. You are exactly the type they would love to have here. Theta Betas get pledges all liquored up, take them to a secret room and have them undress, while the guys from the brother fraternity watch the show through a 2-way mirror. Now, if this Parker girl was there,
You had me at secret room.
I mean, well, that's it though. You mentioned that, and it's like, Jesus Christ.
might be best, you know? To be with your family.
And this wasn't this wasn't her fault.
You're probably right.
Oh, little
Oh
What's
my
really
god,
worse?
Veronica.
Getting girls.
Yes, I'd like a boy, a bottle of hooch, and you can fast track me to the dirty room so I can get the frack out of here.
Lemonade? Worst Roman orgy ever.
Jesus, Veronica.
Sorry, no booze. Them's the rules. But the farther you are from the singing, the less you'll crave intoxication. Last week, they tried to change the lyrics to Macarena.
You can't change the lyrics to Macarena. That's illegal.
Guard must eat a sample meal before the prisoners are forced to eat theirs. Prisoners are not allowed to use cell phones,
Of course.
computers,
Of
watches.
course.
Well, I hope you enjoy writing your paper. We'll never crack.
That's so? So I bet.
Those are streaks across campus?
No.
You would.
No.
Prisoners come with me 48 hours, 6:02 p.m. Sunday. The experiment will be over.
Jeez. I just love that though. Sleep deprivation is okay.
You're that short, smell that bad, and have the last name Horseshack. Like, how did you not kill yourself in high school?
Wow.
Tell me the address. Prevent hundreds of people from dying? Take it seriously, bro.
Look, I get this is a simulation, but I think you might be going a little overboard. Come on, you can't be serious. That'll hinder him. You see it. You see something that does look like a sign and all of that. Like, don't go towards it. Keith's. You don't underestimate Keith. Okay, he is smart. You're gonna be screwed up.
Ouch.
Oh.
But it doesn't hurt nearly as much as being betrayed.
So was
by
that
your own
him?
brother. My money! It wasn't there! I don't get it. Mom always liked you best.
Oh shit, I thought we were going to be dealing with more with Cormac. I guess not.
Super sweet. I hope you don't have a boyfriend. There are
Wait,
so
is that
many
Dick?
kids here. Like, newbie legacy behind you. Ask Wilson, brother.
That's Dick. Oh my god.
Exactly. Color Theta Beta is the best house on campus.
This girl accused me of rape last year.
Oh.
God. Learn to take a joke.
Oh yeah.
Sparky.
What are you showing me? Did you get a puppy?
Oh my god. Fake drunk Veronica is just amazing.
To show me a driveway?
I think maybe it's time to call it a night, Veronica. You're on the verge of losing points with the sisters, and you're my fave, so... There's
wow,
a safe
you only barely knew her.
Chip away with
Maybe it's magic corn, and you can grow to be the size of a real boy.
Jesus, he's got beef with him. Big beef with him.
The best way to keep a guy at least 10 feet away? Dry heave. Vomit is the new mace.
I'm totally sober. I was pretending for a story. I'm on your side. Look.
Ooh. Do you want her to recite the alphabet backwards?
Did you pick up any Theta Beta rushes last
Even
night?
though that doesn't make sense, because,
There are
yeah.
a couple of carts at each.
I always think that's a bit weird, because I feel like even sober, I probably would screw up with that, like, doing the alphabet backwards. So, you get the basics, but you'll miss one letter, and then it's like, well...
I think I found some blood.
That's gonna be damning.
Let's get back to the lab.
No, I said no body, no death. That's gonna be damning for Kendall.
Come here.
Logan, what we doing?
Yes, I like pina coladas.
Get up.
Oh, no.
Oh, mother of everything that is holy. He's the wettest pants.
He is just a piece of shit.
Sit down, prisoner.
I know the whole idea is to try, you know, get these people to break until they give up the information they need, but Horseshack is being specifically singled out. Out of everyone.
I screwed up, Veronica. I screwed up and someone got hurt.
Oh. This side of
I know
Keith.
exactly how you feel.
Yeah, I mean, seeing the side of Keith just breaks your heart.
I'm not telling you.
Well, then you're going to solitary. You can sit in there all curled up in the dark and pretend you're hiding from the Germans.
Jesus Christ!
It wasn't, honey. You're too immature. Once your father gets his pound of flesh at the dean's office, we're taking you home.
Oh my
Listen,
God.
it all sounds suspicious to me, Veronica, but you gotta find out what's behind the door.
She was hammered.
And you come in Wallace's room the next day dropping off new rape safety rules, and you don't mention you were the one who put her to bed?
I didn't know Parker was the girl who got raped. If I knew, I would have gone to the police.
Wait, didn't you say Parker something?
This is the corner of 116th Street and Jameson Boulevard.
It's 114th in Jamestown.
Oh.
No, it's 116th, and it's Jameson, like the liquor.
He's right. It's 114th and Jamestown.
Maybe you could say it a little bit louder next time.
Lord knows I have.
I just know they're not going to vote for me now.
They may surprise you.
Sabotaged my vote.
My girls are excellent judges of character.
I really like it here.
I do declare, that was the finest burrito pie I believe I've ever tasted.
Ah, finally, my conjugal visit.
Let me guess, you're out on good behavior?
Prison break!
You can't hear 6 people jump out of a window?
Well, you're a bit
We're gonna lose
slow.
this now, and it's on you two.
And not on
Now,
you.
with the Zeta
You've
Theta
been
sisters all off
perfect.
somewhere voting, time to see what's in the mystery room.
Oh!
Holy smokes.
Ah! Get it? Well, that can also land you in trouble.
It's 114th in Jamestown.
Dude, only 10 hours to go and you cave! Leave him alone.
Oh, but there was conflicting information, of course.
About what? Karen has cancer. She saw you go into her private room. There's a second
Oh
camera
my
inside.
God!
What were in front of the toilet? We got her a dog bed so at least she could lay on something soft. This botany professor friend of hers gave her some seeds. He said it would help with the pain and the nausea, and it did.
114th in Jamestown.
Is it though?
Congratulations. You managed to get false information. Only when you get accurate intel.
Wait, was that a dose?
Party, the underage drinking.
Look, can you just give me a day so I can verify some facts?
As far as I'm concerned, the facts are here.
No, you
The
can't go
article's
through
being
with
published,
this.
Veronica.
No!
You should be proud.
We should be proud of sabotaging someone who has
Karen.
cancer.
I am so sorry.
That's how it sounds like.
Nothing's ruined. But I think if you go with your parents, it will be. Stay here. I'll have your back from now on.
She's all alone. She was all alone, and she got that much shit from her mom.
Congratulations, guards. You've won.
What are you talking about? It's 6:03.
It's 5:45. The 2 guards who fell asleep on duty were just pretending. They waited for the prisoners to escape and then moved the clock forward. See you in class.
Damn, they played them like fiddles.
Any idea how much this is worth?
Millions.
I need you to do something for me.
Sorry, Mrs. Casablanca.
Oh, shit.
I think you'll change.
Order proceeds from the sale to go to the South Neptune Food Bank.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Keith Mars. Love you.
The participants.
No way!
Well done, sister.
Yay. Yeah, because that's it though. You gotta feel like an absolute piece of shit. Because, of course, we know, like, there can be benefits when it comes to marijuana, and you know, especially that someone who is suffering from cancer. So, and it just feels like you are, you are depriving someone, really, when it comes to trying to you know, be as better as possible. It makes you feel like a piece of shit, so it's understandable Veronica's gonna feel like a piece of shit. So yeah, so yeah, Jesus, that whole experiment thing was just nuts. So yeah, Rafe was his name? Yeah, he was... It's acting, right? It was all acting. He was just competitive. He was playing the part. Like, especially towards the end of that episode, like, when everything came out of the woodwork, especially in regards to Karen, and you're just, you know, comparing that kind of story to Keith, really, where anything and everything is just happening, not in a good way either. Yeah, it just feels it just feels very challenging for Veronica, because of the fact that, I mean, obviously, she has to view all of these little signals with caution and all of that. So, you know, the parties and all of that, you do have this worry that these private parties can just can just be a leeway to the rapes, of course, and it can also you do worry about all of these little signals and all of that, and ultimately it just stems from something that, you know, can, you know, potentially get someone in a lot of bother. However, it gets complicated, doesn't it? And you suddenly start to feel like shit, because you have just kind of sabotaged someone's journey in terms of battling cancer and all of that, right? So it's like, so yeah. I mean, it was there was some pretty fun moments from Veronica. I mean, obviously, this whole thing was not her jam, in terms of you know, having to blend in and whatnot. So it was just really fun stuff at times, like her pretending to be drunk, of course, at that party, just to get a bit closer to the truth. And yeah, I mean, it was like, now that we know everything that's just went down in this episode, you just reflect on moments like that, but again, you can't help but worry about all of the little things that should be signaling a red flag in your head, like the, you know, taking of the bags, like the private parties and all of that. It does scream, okay, this has me suspicious. Especially since this is just moments after Parker got raped as well. So, yeah. But, I mean, to be fair, there are connections, of course, in terms of, you know, Parker being there. So it's not like Veronica was in the wrong in terms of suspecting things. It's just, of course, there is all of these leads that has your mind on red alert, of course, as the episode goes on. And then, of course, there is the aftermath. There is, like, yeah, this all feels a little bit... but even there, Veronica is just feeling a bit of guilt about going into that. But she had a reason to look into... well, it's not just... the place itself, but just like I said, every little thing, like the taking of the bags in the private parties, they do ring alarm bells. So it's not like she was completely it's not like she was unjustified in her beliefs. It's just the problem was that it didn't come out, it didn't come out anything incriminating for her, but it could have, it could potentially have messed up this, you know, this person who is battling cancer and their journey to try and you know, get better and all of that. I don't think they even said like what stage she was at anyway, so it's like yeah, but yeah, it was just really rough. So yeah, but again, I do like the idea that with Keith and Veronica, they are both dealing with their own predicaments where they just feel completely helpless. I mean, Keith even crying was just breaking my heart, I would say, because of the fact that you know, we haven't seen this kind of side from Keith before, and now he feels that responsibility that he has gotten Kendall killed. And not just that though, but he is being headhunted by well, maybe because Cormac's now dead. I thought Cormac was gonna be in a couple of more episodes, if anything. So yeah, I thought that we were building to him to be the new problematic Fitzpatrick's and all of that, but no. So yeah, but yeah, Liam sorted that. So I think that was Keith who did set the bear track and got an idea. Okay, that'll slow him down. And sadly, it just got another person killed, really. So yeah. But that's it, though. Keith was like, he did have that worry, and he was a bit too slow in the last episode, in his mind. So yeah. But yeah, it was. Yeah, it's going to be very, very difficult because you have this whole, yeah, you have this whole thing when he was with the sheriffs and all, because they were even asking, what were you doing wandering in the desert at night and all of that. So, yeah, and of course that is a bit of a sticky answer in itself. So I think he got saved by the bell when they discovered blood on the painting thingy-mabob. But yeah, speaking of, so we now found out what was in that briefcase. Because I was always under the assumption it was going to be, you know, it was going to be money and the 8 million and all of that. So yeah. So yeah, there wasn't any money though, but the picture itself did cost quite a bit. So it's kind of that if you want to sell it off and all of that, considering it was the original. However, what I really liked was Keith being absolutely amazing in terms of, I mean, he was already feeling like shit anyways when it came to, you know, this whole series of events. But it's the fact that he sent all of the money. He didn't keep a single cent for himself. He donated the money all to charity, which is just absolutely amazing. So, of course, I wouldn't have imagined it would make Keith feel, you know, completely over the moon and all of that in terms of, yeah. But it was still a really, really notable, a noble and beautiful thing that he did. So, good on Keith there. So, yeah. But again, there were quite a few parallels going on with Veronica and Keith's story. So, yeah. But yeah, like I said, Veronica's story was just kind of fun. So even if, of course, there were some serious moments, of course, when it comes to her trying to help Parker out. So yeah. Oh man, I just felt so bad for her. Like from the very, I mean, of course you're gonna do so, but it still felt like the hits kept coming. I mean, even Sheriff Lamb was being a complete see you next Tuesday in terms of accusing Veronica of crying wolf again when it comes to rape. Absolute piece of shit. And not just that, though, but there was blame being pointed towards Veronica. I mean, now I get for Parker, there is going to be this whole situation of emotions are running high, so that's understandable. But with Veronica, I would say that, like, when she said, I heard there was, you know, things going on and all of that, but I didn't suspect. Oh, how could you? How could you really suspect things, really? And I feel like this might add on to, obviously, the ending of, or near the end of the episode, with Veronica finding out that there was marijuana in the, in the, you know, private room and all of that. And, I mean, it's not necessarily that in itself. It's more so, of course, the implications it has on Karen. But, yeah, I mean, that's it, though. I mean, with Parker, it's going to be very emotional and complicated, her feelings, when it comes to Veronica saying she heard this and she heard that, but she didn't think anything of it. So, yeah. But also the fact that Veronica, now that she knows what's happened to Parker, it's very, like, again, when it comes to Keith, there's going to be this idea of, I should have done something. And I feel like that's what is going on in Veronica's head. So, that I should have done something. I should have saved Parker. So, yeah. But again, it's nobody's fault, really. So, yeah. If anything, if there were only a couple of adults that were, you know, going to be shown full blame. I mean, Sheriff Lamb's attitude, like I said, was a bit off-putting anyways, but it's Parker's mom that really pissed me off. Like, you saw the looks on Mac and how disturbed she was with Parker's mom. And now there is this whole situation where she's just blaming her own daughter. So, to the point where your immaturity got you raped, basically. So, what a piece of shit. And you know what? On this show, it's another great parent, isn't it? Another great parent. It's like it's like a lot of these assholes need, I mean, some of the characters of, you know, Veronica Mars, they, are currently in education and all of that, right? I feel like some of these parents need a parental education course in terms of how to be decent parents, because a lot of these like, take a page out of Keith Mars' book. Because it's just absolutely revolting, like, especially just blaming your own daughter and all of that. Especially, like, it's just fucked up. So, yeah. And talking about fucked up as well, there is the whole thing where they did that whole experiment thing. So, yeah. That was just absolutely insane in terms of how things went down, because even the initial concept is like, all right, that's a bit wild. So, yeah. And there were certain guidelines, sleep deprivation's okay and all of that, and yeah. I just think this kind of activity is just a little extreme, me thinks. So, yeah. Doesn't help that some of the guards are going to take things OTT. So, yeah. God's sake. Even that one kid that was, when it came to the whole experiment, I just felt so bad for, like, because you had that kid who was just taking the piss out of Horseshack, and yeah, it was just absolutely revolting, like the way he was going, like the way that he was going on as well was just absolutely despicable. So, yeah, he can chalk it down. It's all just an act. But I think you need to rein it in a little bit when it comes to, okay, yeah, you can try to not hold back and all of that, but at least know your limits and all of that, because, it was just absolute. Like, he was even bitching on about what Wallace did because of his own arrogance, his own his own arrogance, and it's like, Jesus Christ, you ultimately won at the end of the day, and you're still a little bit pressed that your own arrogance got the better of you, because that's it though. He was completely arrogant, so. Yeah. But I just felt like there were certain things that he said to Hoshak in terms of how, like, it was messed up. Some of the things that he came out with was messed up. So, yeah. But I think this whole experiment is just risky anyways, because you got people like, you're gonna have people take things OTT and feel like they can just cut the brakes in terms of going a little bit overboard, to the point where, you know, racism's gonna come about, to the point where it's just gonna be constant bullying. So, yeah. But I gotta say, I did love the whole prison escape bit and all of that. So yeah, as well as Logan at the very end of things. So absolutely, yeah, absolutely, that was an absolutely insane bit. But you know, Wallace and Logan are just. I'm glad they are having a little bit of development. I'm not going to lie, because we saw them together at the ending of, or towards the end of last season, and it was like something that was quite peculiar, because you never normally see them two together. So, yeah, but yeah, that whole prison thing was just messed up. So, yeah. I mean, imagine your teacher just throwing you right into, like, beginning of term as well, I guess you could say this is, and you're just throwing them right into the lines then about torture. Even when he just brought up that experiment, I was like, all right, that's a bit extreme. I don't know. But, yeah. But yeah, great episode. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my BJ Feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!